Hello, fellow learners. I'm Teacher Candy, and today's lesson is on gaps and difference. We'll be doing assess and assess, which mean both scenario have leftovers. And let's begin. Okay, let's take a look at this question here. Okay, so gap and difference, assess and assess. Okay, now it's very easy to identify gap and difference question because there is two if involved. Okay, so if he gives something or if she gives something, there will be leftover or shortage. And then another if the person give another amount, will he have shortage or leftover? Okay, so let's take a look at this question in particular. Daryl distributes some packets of sweets to his students. Now, at this moment of time, we don't know how many sweets there are. Okay, we know there are some sweets given to his students. Okay, now, if the first if, he gave 8 pieces of sweets to each student, okay, he will have 37 pieces left. There is excess of sweets left, okay, leftover. Second case, if he gave 13 pieces to each student, he will have 22 pieces left, okay? So you notice that he increased the number of sweets given to each student, but he still have leftovers, okay? Of course, if he give more, he will have fewer leftovers, okay? So what is the question asking for? How many students does he have and how many sweets does he have? Okay, now first thing first, okay, when we draw a model, okay, we have to determine, the number of sweets he have, which we actually don't know yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to draw a line to represent the actual number of sweets Daryl have. In other words, his budget. Okay, does he have enough? Will he have leftover? Okay, or will he have shortage? Okay, so let's take a look at the first case. First case, case 1. If he give 8 pieces to each student, so this model will represent the number of sweets for each student, and each student get 8 pieces. Okay, 8 pieces per student. At this moment of time, we still don't know how many students, but we're going to find out. Okay, so giving 8 pieces per student, and he will still have 37 pieces left. Yeah, so 37 pieces left. Okay, so from the model to his actual budget, there is actually leftover. There's a space from here to here. Okay, now let's take a look at the second case. He's giving more pieces of sweets to each student. So case 2, okay, notice that the model is bigger because he's giving more. He needs more sweets to give to students. Yeah, so 13 pieces per student, and he will have 22 pieces left. Okay, the more he give his students, the lesser he have left. Okay, now, okay, so next thing we need to do, let's take a look at between both scenario, between case 1 and case 2, what is the difference in the number of sweets given? Okay, case 1, he's giving 8 per student. Second case, he's giving 13 per student. Okay, what's the difference? So there's a difference of 5. He increased 5 pieces if he's going to give it, use case 2. Okay, so in this case, difference is 13 minus 8, and that's 5. Okay, so that's our difference. Okay, now what does the difference do actually? It actually, okay, cause the gap. It actually cause the gap. Okay, so how do I get the gap again? Look, the end of the model and the end of the other model. Yeah, so this is the gap. This is the gap, and it's caused by the difference. Okay, so and we can use this to find the number of students. Okay, remember there's 5 difference of 5 pieces per student, right? How many 5 makes up the gap? Now, in this case, we need to find the gap. How do we find the gap? Okay, notice there's 37 here and 22 here. So the gap is 37 minus 22. Okay, and we'll get 15. So this gap is 15. How many 5 will get you 15? Okay, so 5, 5, 5 get you 15. So what does that mean? There's 3 students actually. Okay, it's caused by the difference. So in this case, number of students, 15, the gap, divided by the difference, and I get 3 students. So question A, 3 students. All right. Okay, now we have the information for the 3 students already. We also answered question A already. Okay, now how many sweets does he have? Can we find? We can, yeah? Because we know the number of students already. So that means we can get the value of the first model. Okay, using case 1, the first model. Okay, 3 students each get 8 pieces, so 3 times 8. Okay, and the leftover, do we need to add it in? Yes, we need to add it in, okay, because all the way to find the number of sweets, we are actually finding the budget here, okay, the line. So let's add 37 in, and we'll get 61, okay? So 61 sweets, we know that he has 61 sweets, but let's check. Okay, using case 2, we can use it to check. So case 2, we also know that he has 3 students, but he's giving 13 pieces now, okay? So let's take 3 times 13. And add the leftover as well, 22. You should be able to get the same answer, yeah? So 3 times 13 is 39, plus 22, we will get 61 as well, okay? So it's confirmed Daryl actually has 61 number of sweets, right? Okay, so this is for assess and assess where both are leftovers, all right? I will be showing you shortage and shortage in the next video, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, see you.